If you're trying to get more engagement as a content creator and you're tired of reaching 2 or 3 people on Instagram, then this is definitely the video for you. And I mean this. I don't mean this as the typical, Instagram guru that will tell you to use 3 hashtags instead of 4 or 30 instead of 15. I mean this in a serious way, all right? Don't worry. I'm not like that. I promise you. So let's get to it. So for the past, I would say 1 or 2 years, Instagram started to become more and more a pay to win platform. What I mean by it is very simple. If you use ads, like paid ads, then your posts are gonna get engagement. Fucking tweets, I'm like stuck in Twitter. Anyway, if you don't, only around 10% of your followers will see your content, which is ridiculous, and it's incredibly low, and it's just a disgusting pay to win bullshit tactic from Instagram. Unfortunately, this also kind of started when Instagram was purchased by Facebook or Meta or whatever the fuck it's called now. Anyway, point is, if you want to get engagement on Instagram, you have to pay for it. All right. Otherwise, just gonna get stuck in the same, loop of like bot comments and 4 or 5 people seeing your things, your content. And yes, don't get me wrong. Sometimes you still see like reels nowadays, getting engagement, but that's really because Instagram basically wants to become the clone of TikTok, right? Which is sad, honestly. But that's really what the route that they're apparently going for. And sometimes you see like reels, they get like 1 million views, right? However, when you check out that profile that has the viral reel, you see that all the other reels probably have like a maximally 1 or 2 thousand views, right? The majority of them, not all of them, but the majority of them don't really get a lot of views. And that's simply because of the fact that really the Instagram algorithm really just comes down to luck. Um, to luck and to money, of course. Like it depends on whether you promote your things or not, right? There you go. Now, can you guys see me well? I think you can see me well now. I put it on a thing of Kleenex. I was putting it on this dictionary, like the phone, and now it's more like good, so whatever. So I was talking about Instagram and why I personally don't really like Instagram and why I think that that Instagram is bad for content creators. And it is bad for content creators. So what I suggest you use, if you're a content creator, whatever content creator you are, music, art, just whatever content you're creating, would be to use like other platforms. Me personally, what I like is Twitter. Twitter is very good. You can reach a lot of people. It's not a pay to win bullshit, thing like Instagram or Facebook. Facebook, you're probably gonna reach like one person, and it's from the future here. Now, I know that a lot of you guys have a very bad idea of, for some people that never used Twitter. Yes, it is true that Twitter has a very bad reputation. It is true that Twitter has a lot of toxicity, but it's not all like that. There is a lot of nice people on Twitter. Twitter is not all, like toxicity and a really toxic community and stuff like that. There is like a pretty big art community on Twitter. It's true that it's also mainly about politics. But if you draw like people, for example, me, I really draw a lot of, portraits of politicians. So those get really a lot of views and a lot of engagement, mainly on Twitter, right? And it's also really good, by the way. Twitter is really good because it's very direct. So like you can reach a lot of people and you can get a lot of commissions. So this is actually really something that I find extremely helpful. And there are also a lot of serious people on Twitter. If you go on, for example, on Instagram, I did get some people that honestly, they they commissioned a piece and then they just didn't pay, or something like that. So like Instagram and a lot of other social media platforms are, people are not as serious as people on Twitter. Twitter, I would say, is more people on Twitter are more professional, I would say, than people on other social media platforms. So that's just something that I want to say. And back to Anis from the past. And maybe you can use Imgur. Imgur is really good. Imgur, I found this lately, this app lately, and it really this platform, and it really works well. uh, it's actually really, you can reach a lot of people. It has a lot of artists. It's very, art friendly. So, definitely go check it out. Deviant art, it's a no, absolute no. It's just full of like, furry porn, art shit like that. So definitely no. It's also full of scammers. It's full of nonsense. So no. And that's about it, really. I'm sure there are other platforms as well that you can find that are also really good. Personally, I like to use Twitter and Imgur. You can also use YouTube, of course. YouTube is the, let's say, top, content creator thing, but it takes a lot of effort, and it takes, it really is time consuming. Um, so, if you want to get into YouTube, you really have to make time for it, right? Like, for example, this video is taking me the entire morning to make, although it's just like a 10 minutes long video. It really does take a lot of time. Also, the YouTube algorithm will absolutely ignore any video that is under 10 minutes. All right, if you want your videos to be recommended, they have to be over 10 minutes. So that's just how it is, really. This is how YouTube's algorithm is. It really favors longer videos. All right, they have to be at least 10-minute long videos. So unless you already have like a lot of subscribers, but if you just started, then at least 10 minutes, 10-minute long videos. So aside from these, really, maybe TikTok. But the problem of TikTok is that it's very local, meaning that if you're in the US, or like in a country that has a lot of audience, then yeah, TikTok is definitely a good thing. But if you're in a country like, for example, me, that I'm in Tunisia, then it's really not a good thing. And it's not a good thing because only Tunisians see my content. And since I make, I always like draw, for example, like, American politicians, and the majority of the things that I do are really directed to Americans. It's really, just not a lot of people, the people that see the stuff just don't really know who they are, right? They don't know who the people that I'm drawing are. So it's not really the best thing for me, right? Some people, yeah, they probably know them, but a lot of them know. So it's not like the best thing for me, TikTok. So that's the issue of TikTok. And by the way, before you think about it, I already tried to change it with a VPN and everything. It doesn't work, so don't even try it. Okay, I saved your time. So don't even try it. Trust me. I think it like tracks your SIM card, or tracks your I don't know how it tracks your place. I think it's with the SIM card, but whatever. So point is to just don't use Instagram. Fuck Instagram. Fuck Facebook. Fuck Meta. All of that. The Meta thing. It's really just bullshit. They don't give a fuck about. There is nothing social about Meta social media or anything like that. They took social out of social media. All right, they don't give a fuck about people interacting with other people. The only thing they care about is grifting money from people trying to get their content seen by other people. That's really what it is. It's sad and it's pathetic, but that's what Zuckerberg wants, apparently. So don't get fooled. All right, uh, that's what it is, really. So I hope you found this helpful. I know that it's not, the typical drawing tutorial, but art is not all about drawing tutorials and how to get proportions right. It's also about how to get your art seen by others. And if you make really good drawings, and at the end of the day they're not really seen by anyone, then what's the point of it, right? So I hope this helped. I know that when I started, I found this really a difficult thing, and I know that it can be frustrating to do something really, to do a really good piece of art, and then just get one view. It's really not it's not like the thing. Uh, so yeah, I hope that you all found it helpful. I hope that you will all get a lot more engagement. And thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. We're already at more than 400 subscribers in less than a month, which is nuts. So thank you all very much. Thank you all very much as well for the likes, for all the comments. Let me know if there is something that I can help you with, in the comments right here. Please, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. The next video, don't worry, will be a video about a drawing tutorial. And thank you all very much. Thank you all very much as well for donating on Patreon, and with one-time donations, they help a ton. All right, and so many of you really donate, so thank you all very much. It really means a lot to me, and it helps a lot. So yeah, thank you all very much, and see you guys in the next video.